Good evening. The regular meeting of the Wayne-Westland Community School Board Education is now brought to order on Monday, July 14th, 2014. On behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to welcome everyone. Your attendance this evening reflects an interest in local education and is greatly appreciated. First, I would like to I have two special guests in the audience that I want to bring up. These two students are students at P.D. Graham, and the reason they were invited is because around the neighborhood, they're very helpful. They help all the older people in the neighborhood. They look out for us and take care. So I wanted to do something special for them, so we invite them to come and to do the pledge for us. So if Cedric Williams will come up and Tori Woods.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Stay right there for me, okay?
It was an accident.
You both coming out to start the pledge for us. And on behalf of the Board of Education, I want to give both of you a certificate of recognition for the participation in the flag ceremony during a regular meeting of the Board of Education of the Wayne-Westland Community Schools. So Tori, that's yours. And Cedric, that's yours. And if I can see this for a second. Did you bring someone with you? Don't run off. Hold on. We're going to let you go first.
Tamika.
Who is Tamika?
My mom.
Okay. And who'd you bring with you?
Victoria Williams and Cedric Williams.
And who are they?
My mom and dad.
Okay. And I think you saw someone else when you came in. Did you see someone else when you came in here that you like that you hang out with sometime?
Miss Dawn.
Miss Dawn. And what does Miss Dawn do?
She's the boss at Marshall.
She's over the Champion program. Okay. Is there anything you want to share with the board? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Do you have any pets? What kind of pet do you have?
Dog.
What's the dog's name?
Shadow.
Okay. What's your dog's name?
Kirby.
Kirby? Okay. And a fish. Okay. We're going to take a picture real quick. Hold your. We're going to take two pictures. Hold this up like this. We're going to face the camera here.
Just the two of you? 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
All right, thank you so much. We appreciate you coming. And if you like, you're more than welcome to leave, or you can stay. The meeting shouldn't be that long today. It's up to you. But you have the opportunity to. There's no homework to run off to, so you might as well hang out with us. Moving on to item number 353.14, roll call and attendance. Ms. Medell.
Mr. Buckaloo.
Present.
Dr. Weaver.
Here.
Mrs. Madison.
Present.
Mr. Griffin.
Present.
Mrs. Schofield.
Present.
I am here, and Mrs. Walker.
Present. Let the record reflect there's
All 7.
Yeah, all 7 are present. Thank you. Moving on to item number 354.14, citizen comments, agenda items only. Mr. Farage. Where did Doug go?
I just had a question about agenda items that are listed under separate cover. How do we get access to that under separate cover? Because it's not included in the agenda. Are we...
Some of the things that are not for. They're not for
Our
the public.
purview?
Yes, they're not.
Like,
for
say, the superintendent's contract? Wouldn't that be public information? That's just one thing. I'm just asking, because last meeting there were a number of things that were under separate cover. Excuse me. And I just wanted to know if if all those things are things that we can't see, or if they are, how do we get a hold of them? That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. Moving on to item number 355.14, consent agenda. A motion is in order.
Move approval.
Moved by Mr. Weaver, or Dr. Weaver.
Support.
Support by Mr. Griffin. Roll call vote.
Just go ahead. Okay. Mrs. Madison?
No, there are items in human resources that I disagree with.
You want to have a discussion before we?
Nope.
Okay.
Mrs. Schofield?
Yes.
Mr. Buckaloo?
Yes.
Dr. Weaver?
Yes.
Mr. Griffin?
Yes.
I vote yes, and Mrs. Walker?
Yes, let the record reflect the 6-1 vote. Motion passes. Moving on to item number 356.14, review and approval of business services and finance items. Mr. Larson.
Okay. Thank you, Madam President. For your approval tonight, we have purchase of wireless access points for the elementaries and middle schools, and I believe this completes the wireless project, and it is purchase of Title I funds.
Move for approval.
I so move.
Moved by Mr. or
Support.
Ms.
Griffin.
Griffin. It's summer.
Been a long month, I know.
And Mr. Griffin. And supported by Mrs. Madison. Any discussion? Roll call vote.
Mrs. Schofield?
Yes.
Mr. Griffin?
Yes.
Mrs. Madison?
Yes.
Mr. Buckaloo?
Yes.
Dr. Weaver?
Yes.
I vote yes, and Mrs. Walker?
Yes, let the record reflect the 7-0 vote. Motion passes. Moving on to item number 357.14, Superintendent Report. Dr. Hamala, welcome.
Thank you, President Walker, and good evening, board members and the community members who are here, as well as the public. I'm really pleased to have the opportunity to serve the Wayne-Westland Community Schools and to be attending my first official board meeting. So it's going to be tremendously brief tonight, given it's the month of July and I've been on the job for just about 2 weeks. I don't have a lot to bring to you tonight, but sometimes that's a good thing, right? So I'd like to share two things. First, I've been spending a great deal of time meeting with employees and board members to gain a better understanding of the district, both the successes and challenges from the different groups' perspectives as well as individuals. Everyone seems to be sharing rather freely, and a few themes are actually beginning to emerge from those conversations. First, it's very clear that staff care very deeply about the Wayne-Westland Community Schools, and they are very committed to its success. They also want to make sure our students are served well, and they're interested in improving their work for the sakes of our students' success. And finally, they really desire to have a voice and participation in the direction setting and the applicable decision-making within the district. It's been nice to get to know all of them in the short meetings, and I'm looking forward to additional conversations with them. So those are the themes to date. I'll share more as I continue to have dialogues with our staff. Second, the Wayne County RESA has been working with the districts within Wayne County on the countywide enhancement millage, which will be on the ballot in August. The election is August 5th. If this enhancement millage passes, it brings an additional funding to Wayne-Westland Community Schools, approximately $4.6 million annually for the duration of the approval, which is 6 years. Information about the enhancement millage was mailed in terms of information items from the ISD to voters. They are not mailing to all voters. They're simply doing a random passing of, like it's a postcard. We don't have the resources to provide all kinds of mailers to everybody, but we will be posting information on our website later this week as soon as it's available for posting. We're hoping to get that out after our cabinet meeting on Thursday so that people can have information about the vote. And we just ask our community members to remember to look at the information and vote on August 5th. And that's it, the two items I have for you tonight.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Moving on to item number 358.14, citizen comments. No? Okay. Oh, hi, how are you?
Thank you.
How are you, Mrs. Samples? You doing okay?
I'm doing okay.
Great.
past 2 months I keep getting overlooked, so I sat closer. I got look. Thank you. Reading on the online the agenda, which didn't get posted till later today. I would like a little bit more information about the wireless access point. What's it going to do? Is this like a wireless like our house? Is there going to be? I just would like more information. How do I find out more information on that?
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. Moving on to 359.14, review and recommendations, Board of Education. Mr. Griffin.
I have none tonight.
Okay. Ms. Madison?
I just want to welcome Dr. Harmala, and everything's moving up from this point. We made it through the first night, and I look forward to the next 5 years that I'm on board with you.
All right, great, thank you.
Dr. Weaver?
Yes, again, welcome to Dr. Harmala. And I am in great sadness tonight in that President Walker is about to beat my record of 26 minutes with about 15 minutes. So that record stood for a long time, but you've done it. So congratulations, and that's it.
Okay. Mrs. Schofield?
Just a couple of real quick comments. First of all, welcome, Dr. Harmala. It's great to have you on board with us, and I look forward to working with you over the next few months. And then secondly, Mrs. Walker and
It's summer. We got summer brain.
Me?
Mrs. Adele.
That would be.
glad we should point the name tags to ourselves. Glad to meet you, Mrs. Medell.
I get so confused with Cindy Crawford because my legs go all the way up to here.
Anyways, Mrs. Walker, Mrs. Medell, and myself had the pleasure of attending the Champions Dinner on June 30th, the Wayne Memorial High School Champions Dinner. And I would just like to say, once again, it was such a wonderful evening. The stories we heard from these young people, to hear the adversities that they have overcome to achieve goals, really makes you step back and think about life and about what these kids have overcome. The stories were just, in some cases, very heart-wrenching. When you think about children who have been bounced around and they come to high school and they fail every class 9th grade, and they set goals and objectives to have for instance, maybe a 3.0, or maybe it's only a 2.0, whatever their goal is, and to see them work so hard to achieve those goals, and to talk about what these mentors at Wayne Memorial High School mean to them. And then you see articles in the paper that champion maybe non-traditional schools and talk about all the wonderful programs they have. And I want to stand up and scream and say, but we have it right here. We have it in Wayne-Westland, and we have it at Wayne Memorial. We have mentorship programs for our high school students and our children. And I just once again, I really want to thank Richard Helpe and the Helpe Charitable Foundation. I want to thank Jeff Stiers, who was our Alumnus of the Year at Wayne Memorial High School and a 1984 graduate, for the time, effort, and the financial backing that they're putting into this program, because it is making a difference in kids' lives. And that concludes my comments.
Thank you very much. Mr. Buckaloo?
I have nothing to add this evening.
All right, thank you. Mrs. Medell or Cindy Crawford?
I'm glad you recognized me. It wouldn't be the monthly meeting without reminding you that in front of you, required by federal law, is the monthly expense report from our Head Start program. And I want to let everybody know that they are still enrolling students, 4-year-old, 3-year-olds. 4-year-olds will be given a priority because of their age, and getting our students as ready for kindergarten as possible in our preschool program over there. This week I will be attending their annual summer orientation program that the county has, so that will be on my calendar for 2 days this week. I want to congratulate Parker and I'm going to apologize if I mispronounce his name. I think it's Schratt from our construction technology program. I understand that he just graduated this year from John Glenn and from the construction technology program, and he finished in the top 10 in the nation in construction technology, which is quite a feat and an honor for not only him, but the staff over at Career Tech and the program that we offer our students. I also want to congratulate both high schools on their MME scores. Obviously, we are headed in the right direction. We're doing some good things with our students in this school district, and sometimes it takes a while for those kids to get to those age levels and tested to show that we are making great strides in curriculum and education in this school district. And with that said, we're all having a good summer, I hope, and hopefully everybody is staying safe out there.
Thank you so much. Okay. I just want to thank everyone for coming out, taking time out of your busy schedule. I want to thank Tori Woods and Cedric Williams for coming and doing the pledge for us. And everyone, just please have a safe summer. Continue to have fun. And a motion to adjourn is in order.
Move adjournment.
Moved by Dr. Weaver, supported by Mrs. Madison. All in favor?
Aye.
All